One of my favourite things about Ninjago is the discussion aspect of it, because I love discussing everyone's opinions about the show and seeing how they contrast. And when it comes to opinions, there's always going to be the resident popular opinion, such as which are the better seasons, the worst seasons, the better sets, so on and so forth. But one thing I really do enjoy is when someone has an opinion that isn't exactly the standard. And I certainly do have my fair share of them, and let me know if you do want a video where I discuss mine specifically. But overall, hot takes are so good to listen to. So I approach the subject to you legends, and I ask for you guys to give me your hot takes, and I would react to them in this video and try and give my own opinion on your hot take. And I've got plenty for like 3 or 4 videos because you guys really came in clutch for this video. But I will say, if there are any more hot takes and if you enjoy this video, please let me know, because I would love to make a series out of this. But other than that, let's get into some hot takes. And I will also say I've done my best to avoid some of these comments because overall I wanted to go in as blind as possible, but I did heart a couple of them to begin with. But overall, I'm still going in relatively blind. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, let's get into the first one. This comes from Buttered Breads, and their hot take is Jay is overrated. Ooh, okay. Joe, honestly, I probably would have agreed with you until season 14. Because Seabound really did do a lot for Nia and Jay. I really enjoyed Jay towards the end of Seabound, I've got to say. And season 15 does still expand upon it, but it does kind of weaken out, but that's a story for another day. Crystallize honestly just needs a whole new video for me in itself. But I will say as well, with Dragons Rising, and well, spoiler alerts, with this whole Evil Jay arc, I do think there's been a breath of fresh air when it comes to Jaya. But honestly, I do still kind of agree with you, to an extent. But nowadays, I'd actually say no. Like I said, honestly, if you were talking to me just before Seabound happened, I would have agreed with you wholeheartedly. Because the most we really got of Jaya, especially during the Wildbrain era, honestly, for the most part, it was just an offhanded reference to how they loved each other. So, yeah, probably back then, but not anymore. That's a really good one. Fair play. Alright, the second one comes from Corporal Chicken. Honestly, what are your guys' usernames? I respect it, but fair play. And let's see, they said Garmadon should have died in season 15. Oh, that's a good one. Wait a minute. Joe, that is really good, I have to say. But I actually am going to disagree with you for one main reason. If one of the Spinjitzu brothers had to have died, I think I would have rather have been Wu. Because I get killing off Garmadon, but I do think there's still a lot they can do with Garmadon. Because imagine Garmadon in his current state becoming the master of the ninja. Ooh, that's, I don't know. I do think Wu, if anyone's to go, it would be Wu. But I do see that, I really do. That's good. Yeah, okay, I understand it, I really do. These are honestly some really good ones, guys, to be honest. I'm already enjoying this, I'm going to be honest with you, because this has just been fun. But let's see, the next one is from Mohamed. Oh, that's an interesting username. I am not trying that one. I do apologize, my friend. But your hot take is, Cole still likes Nia, but he's hiding it. Please do this one. Do you know what? I think this is going to be the first one I fully disagree with. I don't know. I feel like Cole has come a long way since season 3. I don't know. I could do a whole video. This is going to be a video of me talking about how I could do so many videos about these topics. But honestly, I could do a whole video about how much I really don't like the love triangle from season 3, isn't it? But honestly, I understand it, but I think the introduction of Vanya and also Geo, whether you believe the Geo theory is a whole nother argument. But honestly, I don't think he likes Nia anymore. It's too much like a older brother, younger sister relationship now. I mean, think of season 6 when they were stranded on the island. I do get it, I really do, but honestly, again, I'm probably gonna have to disagree with this one. But I understand it, so fair play, this is a good one. Genuinely, these are some really good ones. The next one is from Lizbeth, and they have said, Cole is not gay, and has not shown any way that he's attracted to anyone. I understand what you're saying, and it sounds like you don't really like the Geo theory, but honestly, Cole has, represented some attraction to Geo. I would say some of their actions are fairly implied, I would say is the best word. But honestly, I do think I think Vanya as well is another good argument. I don't really know when it comes to Cole. It would be nice to see him have a full-blown romantic interest, whether that is Vanya or Geo. I understand where you're coming from, I really do. But I think I'm going to disagree with this one as well. I don't know. 2 Cole ones in a row as well, may I add. But yeah, Honestly, I get where you're coming from, but again, I'm probably going to disagree. Okay, the next one up, and again, I'm really struggling with your guys' names, to be honest. Myansbury? I don't know, really good dog profile picture. Nia would have been better evil. Oh, I agree with this. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm assuming you're referencing Evil J from Season 2, Part 2. And honestly, to an extent, I do agree, because Nia could very much do the evil role. But I don't think Jay could do what Nia's been doing in Dragon's Rising. Nia's fairly essential, in my opinion, to Dragon's Rising. I think she does a lot, especially with Wildfire in Season 2, Part 2, because Kai's gone. But I think there's a lot to go with Nia in Dragon's Rising. Her relationship with Kai is better than ever. But I don't think Jay could have done that. And I think if Nia wasn't doing what she was doing, I think a big part of it would be missing. So, I agree. I do agree that Nia could have done the evil arc better, but not at the sacrifice of her Dragon's Rising arc. So I guess technically I agree, but also I don't want Jay to be doing what Nia was doing, because it just simply wouldn't work. But yeah, this is good. This is really good. I like this. Okay, the next one up is going to be from Nick Hill Avanza 1887. Again, guys, I really like your usernames, but this is really tough for me. Anyway, you've got 4 hot takes, so let's go through all of them. First one, all but Goldberg, Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I'm disagreeing. Look, I have been with Ninjago since it literally released. I was sat there watching Ninjago as the pilots came out. But I will say, as much as at the time I wanted Kai to be the Green Ninja, I don't want him to be the Green Ninja anymore. I think as soon as Lloyd did his Season 2 arc, I was fairly happy with the decision. And I think nowadays, I think Kai is nowhere near the position of needing to be the Green Ninja. His whole arc was accepting that he wasn't. And I don't want him to lose that arc, because that did a lot for him. And his relationship with Lloyd is so good. I think we would have lost that as well. So, honestly, I'm disagreeing. But what else did you actually say? Nia should have taken a spot as the Red Ninja? No. Yeah, no, I'm really disagreeing with this. I think Nia as the Water Ninja or as Samurai X, I think is perfect. I really do. Well, speaking of Sam X, that's your second hot take. Wait a minute. Your second one is, I liked Nia better as Sam X. Not hating on the Water Ninja, but Sam X was more unique and a guaranteed backup to the team, since she would never lose her powers of the suit. Yes, I do. I really like Samurai X. I didn't overly like her in Crystallized, because ultimately Pixel was Samurai X by then. By the way, I love Pixel Samurai X. I think she is the definitive Samurai X. But I don't think she should have stayed as Sam X. I really don't. I think Nia was Samurai X for long enough. I think that's it. She got a few seasons to shine, and then she became a Water Ninja. She became more officiated with the team, because when she was Sam X, she was too detached, I think. I think that's the best way of looking at it. But honestly, I somewhat understand it if Pixel wasn't Samurai X, because Pixel, in my opinion, is perfect for that role. So yeah, I'm going to disagree with that one as well. Number 3, Lloyd is slowly losing his mind or his sanity since Wu's disappearance. He's way too hard on Aaron, so much that he pushes him to go with Raz. He didn't bat an eye when Kai was sent to the place, and he didn't react at all to when Kai came back. I disagree with a lot of your reasoning, but I agree that Lloyd's losing his mind. I think losing Wu and not having Garmadon, he doesn't really have an anchor. And I think because of that, he's a bad master, but that's what they're trying to do. He's a new master, and he's making the wrong choices, and that's a good thing. It's developing him. I like where Lloyd's going, but I also do agree he's somewhat losing his sanity, and that's why a part of me thinks Garmadon's going to come back soon. I haven't actually discussed that at all, actually. That's one of my theories. But I think Garmadon will come back soon and anchor him. I really do. But yeah, no, I agree he's too hard on Aaron, but I don't think he pushed him to go with Raz. He wasn't really aware of Raz until the final battle. And I would say he did react to the most part for both of Kai's. He was upset on both instances. Well, when Kai came back, he was very happy. He had the whole scene where he was like, "Oh, Kai!" So I agree with the whole Lloyd's losing his sanity, but I don't agree with the reasoning. So you're getting a solid 50% there. And your final one is, Ninjago is not for kids only. I'm 18 and I've been watching since it came out. Yeah, no, I have to agree. I mean, I'm not under 18 to say the least. So yeah, I would agree. I would fully agree. Ninjago, I think, has a lot of fun for any age range, really. It does a lot that's not exactly kid-friendly. I mean, there's literal death in this show. So, I agree fully, yeah. So, that's the one we fully agree on. And the last one for today I'm gonna do is actually from Green Bean. Thank you for the simple name. Anyway, yours. Okay, not really a hot take, but something Dragon's Rising needs. Okay. Oni Lloyd's. We barely got him for a minute of that form in Ninjago. And then they were like, oh yeah, we have Oni Lloyd for an amazing 20 seconds. Okay. So your hot take is that Oni Lloyd should come back. I agree mostly. In the right context, he could come back. I think if Oni Lloyd was to come back, I think it would have to be in reaction to maybe... Like, say if Raz, like, fully converts Aaron. Something like that. Something to really rile up his anger. Because the main way that Oni Lloyd was able to come out was because he thought Garmadon was dead. So we need something that would trigger a similar emotional reaction. Because I don't want Oni Lloyd to come out for, like, basically no reason whatsoever. Because Garmadon do it. But the thing is that Garmadon also was just permanently angry for no reason whatsoever. He also cared for Christopher. But I agree to an extent. I don't know how Oni Lloyd would look, because obviously by that point Lloyd had like the really golden outfit. So would it be like a green version of Oni Lloyd? I don't know. But I do agree. Maybe he should come back, honestly, because I think that actually isn't that bad of an idea. But that's all the ones I'm going to look at today. Honestly, I thought I could have done more. But I'm looking at it and I'm realizing that this is a really good series that I could do, because I'd like to build up more and more hot takes so we can have more diverse ones as well in the future. And I'm not saying the ones I've already got aren't. It's just I really like reading your guys' opinions. I've realized how much fun this actually is. But these are the hot takes I'm going to discuss for this video, and let me know whose you agree with and whose you don't. And like I said, let me know what your guys' hot takes are, because I would love to hear more and then be able to talk about them in videos, because this has allowed me to talk about topics I never really thought of to put into a video before now. But like I said, guys, thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you did enjoy this video. But that's about it. Take care. Okay, bye!